Hello everyone, welcome back to my class. I am Professor Ambily Pillai, Assistant Professor in Commerce from Government First Grade College, Kundgol. So here I am going to take session 9 from Unit 1 of the subject Principles of Marketing from Semester 3. So before going to the main topic, let me have a recap. So today I'll be taking marketing functions. So let us see the recap. The recent developments in marketing. First one, more emphasis on quality, value, and customer satisfaction. Second was more emphasis on relationship building and customer retention. More emphasis on global thinking and local market planning. More emphasis on ethical marketing behavior. More emphasis on direct and online marketing. More emphasis on high tech industries. Now let us go to the main topic, marketing functions. So as you can see here, there are various functions of marketing. So let us see one by one. Buying, selling, storage, transportation, finance, grading, market information, and finally the risk. Buying and assembling is a first. Buying is one of the fundamental functions of marketing. It is concerned with the purchase of goods either for resale to customers or for use in the process of manufacture. Assembling is nothing but collection of goods in one central place because most of the time goods are produced at different places and so they have to be collected at the right place and at the right quantity and at the right place. So this is called assembling. Then next is selling. It is a process of transferring goods or service by sale, that is selling or transferring the ownership from one person to another, from the seller to the buyer. It helps in the transfer of ownership of goods from the seller to the buyer. Selling includes other subsidiary functions like advertising, salesmanship, sales promotion, after sales service, etc. Now let us go to the third one, transportation. This function creates place utility. It moves the goods from the place of production, that is the factories, to the place of consumption, that is the ultimate market, maybe malls or the traditional markets. Proper arrangement of transportation of goods to the market is important in the process of marketing. Then next is storage. It is an essential function of marketing which involves the holding and preserving of goods between the time of production and the time of their use. Example, goods like rice, wheat, jowar, etc., which are produced seasonally, have to be stored because they are consumed throughout the year. So, as I told you, there are products which are been producing throughout the year sometimes or only during the season, but the requirement or the customers use it throughout the year. For example, we can say cotton. So cotton is produced in only during the season, or maybe yearly once or twice they have the now the farmers produce cotton, but it is used throughout the year by so many end users. So these kind of products which are produced seasonally but requires a year long consumption, or if it is produced year long but consumed only a few months, only a few days, then those kind of goods are also being stored, and so storage is also an essential function. The next is financing. Money is essential for transfer of goods from producer to the customers. Every economic transaction requires money. A producer requires money to buy raw materials, machinery, etc. A middleman requires money to purchase goods from the producer. and a customer requires money to buy the product from middleman or the retailer. And then sixth one is grading, sorting out the goods according to some pre-established standards and classifying them into different groups is called grading. First, standards are set and then goods are inspected and then arranged in order to determine the standards, and afterwards they are classified. That is grade 1 or grade 2, or for example, cashew nuts or raisins, they are being categorized into class 1 or class 2. Even tea powders are being classified based on its quality. So all this classification and grading is done in this activity or in this part of marketing activity. Then next is risk bearing. Every business has risk. So risk means possibility of loss. Marketing involves a lot of risk, like goods lost in transit or destroyed or damaged by fire, water, floods, earthquake, etc., which can be taken care by insuring the goods against such events. But there are other risks which cannot be insured, like fluctuation in price, taste, habit, etc. So, if the customer's taste suddenly change, or if there is some change in the price, or if there is some economic disruption, then definitely that will have an impact on the company, and it cannot have any insurance cover on such uncertainty. So that is why risk bearing is another part of marketing. Then next is market information. Accurate and up to date information of market condition is essential for efficient and successful marketing. With the help of accurate market information, an entrepreneur can take decision on improving the existing product or introduce a new product, how to beat the rivals, etc. So finally, these are the 8 marketing functions. So let me summarize. Marketing function includes 8 functions: buying and assembling, that is buying the raw material or buying and keeping the materials required for production or further production, or to selling it to the ultimate customers. Then selling, transportation, storage, financing, grading, risk bearing, and ultimately market information. Thank you for listening, and moving on to session 10. Thank you.